तव कथामृतं तप्तजीवनं कविभिरीडितं कल्मषापहं श्रवणमङ्गलं श्रीमदाततं भुवि गृह्णन्ति ते भूरिदा जनाः। जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयोः श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। रामाय रामचन्द्राय रामभद्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। Today a very auspicious day for all the Indians, because today is the birthday of Sri Ramachandra. Ramaya Ramachandraya Ramabhadraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Very popular shloka. It comes in the end of Ramanam Sankirtana. When we sing every Ekadasi, we sing the end of the Ramanam, it comes Ramaya Ramachandraya. So I bow down to Sri Ramachandra. This is the meaning. Bow down to Sri Ramachandra is it different adjectives. Ramachandra, Ramabhadra, Rama, Raghunath. All these are adjectives to Sri Ramachandra. One great poet from Karnataka, one D.V. Gundappa, one D.V.G., very famous poet. He has given beautiful explanation for this. What is that explanation? Ramaya. So ordinary citizens, in they came to Sri Ramachandra, for them, for our Ramaya, we bow down to Sri Ramachandra. When the people of Ayodhya, they have so much love for Sri Ramachandra. For them, just Rama. What is this? Only just Rama. He's not an ordinary man. For them, he is like a moon. Ramachandra, they said. When those who are elderly people, those are assembling in the Sri Ramachandra's court, elderly people, they felt, he's just not just beautiful. He's very Rama, very name of Rama itself is very auspicious. Hearing Rama word itself is very auspicious. Mangala. So Ramabhadraya, they said. Ramabhadraya. Bhadra means, in Sanskrit, Mangala or auspicious. When Sri Ramachandra's coronation was going on, all the rishis came from the different parts of the country. Rishis, sages, they came. For them, what? Only auspicious. He is Vedase, Sakshat Chaturmukha Brahma, the creator of the universe. He is embodiment of Brahma. Vedase. Vedase means it is called this Vedase named Brahma, Sakshat Chaturmukha Brahma. So Sakshat Chaturmukha Brahma has come in the form of Sri Rama. So and all these people started giving so many adjectives, they praising that Lakshmana and Bharata, they felt, they did not like it. What is this, all these names? Because they are proud of their race, you see. They belong to Raghu Vamsha, see. They told all Lakshmana and Bharata, all those people, because they are proud of their race. Raghunatha, they said. Raghunath, descendant of Raghu. See, Raghu, among the Ikshvaku race, among all the kings, before Ramachandra, Raghu was the very powerful king. Even though that the Aja, Dilipa, all those kings were there, but Raghu became excelled among all the kings, all the descendants, all the ancestors of Ikshvaku. So that much powerful Raja. After Raghu, it was Ramachandra, among the Ikshvaku race, very powerful king. Then all these people go on giving so many adjectives, but Sita could not bear all these things. What all these people, Ramachandra, Rama, Vedas, all those things. Sita felt, Nathaya, he is my husband. She is my husband. She was so proud. When Sita told Nathaya, and she has uttered Nathaya, all the people, all the friends of Sita and all in the courtyard over there, without Sita, there is no Rama. So Sithaya Pataye Namaha. They gave final judgment. He is the husband of Sita. Sakshat Devi. Sakshat Lakshmi. She is so Lakshmi's husband. So we are going down to the Sakshat Sita Pataye, husband of Lakshmi. So that was the personality of Sri Ramachandra, captured the hearts of the people. So much, even now, when during that Ramachandra, even now also, see, you can go anywhere in this world, in India, nobody will say, I don't know Rama, who is Rama? Everybody knows. He has so much, the personality, character of Rama is captured the hearts of the people, of this country people, so much. So this personality, his Rama, has so much. Everybody worships. So what is the speciality of this Rama? Every year we are worshipping Ram Navami. Even so many years, some thousands of years we go on worshipping. But is he an ordinary man? What is his personality? We find Rama's life from, great epic called Ramayana, Mahabharata. It is a great epic. Even they say, what is that? Greek mythology, Iliad and Odyssey, even put together, it will not be equal to Ramayana and Mahabharata. There is no greater than this great epics called Ramayana and Mahabharata. And especially Ramayana is considered as Adi Kavya. Valmiki is Adi Kavya, we know very well. Adi Kavya, why? This Adi Kavya, why they told, they is telling, is just not only Kavya, it's not only just a poet. It's not like a collection of so many words, it's not like that. It has got literary excellence. The slokas written in Anushtup Chandas is a very beautiful meter after Gayatri. That Anushtup Chandas, most of the slokas are Ramayana, Mahabharata, you will find in Anushtup Chandas. In Bhagavad Gita also, you find all these things in the Anushtup meter. That is Chandas meter. Among the scholars of Pandits, they have got their opinion. Even Kalidasa's Raghuvamsha, he has written Raghuvamsha. Kalidasa has written the life of Ramachandra, Raghuvamsha, very famous literary work of Kalidasa. Even Kalidasa could not excel this Ramayana. You will find plenty of similes, plenty of stories, and so much of Upadeshas you will find in Ramayana. They say that even among scholars, even now also, even though Kalidasa is a great poet, but he could not excel this Ramayana. So Ramayana is Adi Kavya, not only Adi Kavya for India, the whole of literary world of literature, wherever the literary world, there is nothing greater than the first literary work being done by Valmiki in the whole world. It is accepted by among scholars. So this Ramayana and Mahabharata is considered as Itihasa, we know very well. What is Itihasa? Itihasa, etymologically it is say Itihasa. That means it seems it existed like that. That is the meaning. It happened like this. That is the meaning of etymologically. The given meaning of Itihasa is like this. What is it? It seems it existed like that. But there is one beautiful explanation given in Vishnu Dharmottara Purana. Vishnu Dharmottara Purana, it is a Vaishnavite Purana. It doesn't come in the 18 Puranas. It is subsidiary of other Puranas, subsidiary of Vishnu Purana. That is called Vishnu Dharmottara Purana. In Vishnu Dharmottara Purana, very beautiful explanation, definition given to this Itihasa. What is that? It is written, Dharmartha Kama Moksha Upadesha Samanvitam. Dharmartha Kama Moksha Upadesha Samanvitam. Purvavrittam Kathayuktam Itihasam Prachakshate. See, Itihasa doesn't mean what? The general notion, Itihasa means just facts and figures of what has happened in the past. That is general meaning. Generally, people want what they want. Western historians, what they do, what happened. But in Indian culture, Itihasa doesn't mean only some facts and figures. That Itihasa, history, it should not be only collection of facts. It should not be. It should give Upadesha based on, it will help us to attain Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. It should contain Upadesha, not just simply giving facts. Oh, something happened. Oh, Rama was lived. He lived like this. That's all. This happened. This one, this collection, one some data. It is not the purpose. That is not the purpose of Itihasa, because it should teach human being for future generation, so that when they read this Itihasa, when they read this history, it should transform them. It should transform their life, and it should help them to attain this Purushartha, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, and ultimately Moksha. That is the purpose. And it should not be not only the Upadesha, but how the Upadesha should be there. How Upadesha should be presented. Simply, okay, you do this, do do's and not do's and don'ts. That should not be like this. It should have some Purvottara Kathayuktam. It should have stories. It should have stories also. Any Itihas without story, that's why they say why it happened like that. People generally, some rationalist, so-called rationalist, it happened like this. They will start questioning. See, don't like stories. There is a purpose in stories. There are some stories are there. Oh, it happened like this. Is it possible to happen like this? The people start questioning, but they don't understand the purpose. Without understanding properly the purport of the literature, simply people start commenting. That should not be. That is not the idea behind this Ramayana and Mahabharata. See, Upadesha, okay, you give Upadesha. At the same time, how it should be present. People should be able to grasp it, and people able to appreciate it, so that it will transform their life. So, here, beautiful definition given by this Purana, the Vishnu Dharmottara Purana, about definition for the Itihasa, Purvottara, that story also should be connected to what happened in the past. It should have connection with that story. It should resemble that what happened in the past. So, if all these things are there in the Itihasa, then it is called Itihasa. Any literature, if all these things are covered, then it is considered as Itihasa. Purvottara Kathayuktam Itihasam Prachakshate. See, so this Ramayana Mahabharata, you see, people are reading Mahabharata, so many people have transformed. See, when I was in Bangalore, one senior Swami was there. He was a very scholarly Swami. He last 2 years ago, he passed away. Very senior Swami. He was very scholarly Swami, and he has got the credit of writing encyclopedia on Hinduism. Yes, he brought out 3 volumes on Hinduism. So he was the head of, before taking the charge of Bangalore Ashrama, he was the head of Prayagraj, now Allahabad. Now it is Prayagraj center. He was the head of that center. It was 4 years he was head of that center. One known person, one known family, there was a dispute was going on among brothers. 2 brothers fighting when the property dispute was going on. At the same time, the Ramayana serial was going on. At that time, Ramayana serial. It was so popular. Ramayana, after Ramayana, Mahabharata serial came, it so popular it became. Then, when Ramayana serial was going on, these people, one of the brothers, he went for court. They petitioned against his own brother. A lot of tussle was going on. The one particular episode of Bharata and Sri Ramachandra is going in exile for forest. And Bharata was offering, no, you rule. I don't want anything. I will work under you. Then that particular incident, episode, then Rama, of course, you know the Rama story of Ramayana. In my name, you will rule the country. After coming back, I will take up. See, Lakshmana, there is a difference between Lakshmana and Bharata. Lakshmana, whatever Rama used to say, used to obey without questioning. But unless order comes from his brother, he will not do any work. But Bharata was not like, before asking everything, he was ready to offer everything. Bharata was such a great brother of Sri Ramachandra. Even though Lakshmana is great, but Bharata also great. Then, when Bharata was, this episode was going on, he was ready to offer everything. Then, this particular episode, both the brothers, that younger brother, see, such a great story of Ramayana. Bharata is everything is offering. You couldn't see. Rama is going to forest for 14 years. He could have ruled. He simply could have thrown away this Ramachandra. He could have become king of the Ayodhya. He could have ruled. But what Bharata did? So simply, he was ready to offer everything. This episode transformed these two brothers. That younger brother, then next day, after this serial, he came to his brother, did Sashtang Pranam to his brother. Brother, Anna, bhai, I don't want anything. Whatever you say, I will follow. You have your own property. Whatever you give, I will accept. See, this one Ramayana, this story transformed one family. On dispute. Just one Ramayana serial. Then how many people must have transformed by reading this Ramayana? It's not just Rama's life. Okay, Rama we worship is a God. But it's not just simply is a God, incarnation of God. See, the all incarnation has come to establish dharma. Not just to leave and go, something rule. That is not the purpose. So that is the... And similar, one more incident happened. Same Swami has told. It happened really. It is real story. One more incident. One Hindu family, they have got one maid servant. She is from Muslim community. She was a Muslim maid servant. Every day she used to come regularly, sincerely used to work. Every Sunday, the Ramayana serial was coming. Every Sunday she will escape. Without telling, she will run away. From work to serial. Every Sunday she escaped without informing she was going. Then next day when she came, they scolded. She is working as a maid servant in a Hindu family, a Muslim lady. Why you are without telling you are going away Sunday? Then if you want to dismiss, you dismiss. I don't want to miss Ramayana. See, one Muslim maid servant, so much is captured this Ramayana in her mind. See, that then you can understand what the great Ityasa is, great work, literary work of this Ramayana and Mahabharata. Today we are worshipping the great Lord Rama. Rama incarnated as Mahavishnu, the seventh incarnation of Mahavishnu. It is not, he is considered Maryada Purushottama. What is the greater character? Why this Ramayana is so famous? It's a great character. Whether people question whether Ramayana existed, when Ramayana happened. Yes, it happened. It existed. Because that is why we call Itihasa. But there is a difference of opinion when Ramayana was written. when Rama was existed. According to tradition, see Treta Yuga, if you calculate the Treta Yuga, next Dwapara Yuga, Rama existed in the Yuga of Treta Yuga. So Dwapara Yuga somewhere 4 lakhs. Now 5,000, more than 5,000 is over. Rama existed in the end of Treta Yuga, beginning of Dwapara Yuga. If you calculate all put together from Treta Yuga and Dwapara Yuga, the total approximately 9 lakhs years ago, according to tradition. But modern scholars, modern historians, they don't accept. And then some Western scholars, one person is there, one Western scholar, he fixed the date of Ramayana. Maybe it happened in the 3rd BC. It is ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Why? Because Buddha himself lived in the 600 BC. How can you say that Rama lived in 300 BC? It is absolutely ridiculous because there is no Western historians, Western scholars, they don't have any proper scientific calculation, scientific data they don't follow. They just what they follow, the language, how the evolution of language. So Vedic period, how they arrived to this the date, fixing the date of Ramayana, they took the Rigvedic period, Rigvedic language, then the Atharvana Veda and Puranas. Then based on that, they arbitrarily they fixed some 100 years, 300 years gap of period. Then they fixed, maybe perhaps it happened in 300 BC. See, absolutely baseless. And of course, even other modern scholars, as the Western scholars, rejected that idea, that Western scholar date. The one, our Swamiji, I heard from our own Swamiji, he has told, one Dr. Dviveda from Bombay University, he has given some astronomical data of Ramayana. Of course, it is not necessary to accept it, but he has done genuine calculation based on astronomical data. See, what is astronomical position present now, it may happen after 100 years also, after 1,000 years also. Based on that, he has arrived, it must have happened. This Rama, he must have existed between 5,000 to 4,300 BC. Before Common Era, 5,000 to 4,300 before Common Era. That was genuinely as right, but it is not necessary to accept, because if you go to traditional way, if you follow the tradition, then you will Treta. When you say Treta Yuga has got so many years, then you have to. It is left. We are not concerned about the details of the time and period. But we are concerned about this Ramayana itself. Here, now we come to Rama. Who is Rama? The two ways of looking at his Rama's character, Rama's personality. One traditional way, generally all the devotees of Ramachandra, what they say, Vede Vedye Pare Pumsi Jate Dasaratatmaje Vedaha. Vede Vedye Pare Pumsi Jate Dasaratatmaje Vedaha. Datmaje Veda Prachetasat Asi Sakshat Ramayanatmanaha. Vede Vedye Pare Pumsi Jate Dasaratatmaja. See, if you want to know the Supreme Being, if you want to realize Brahman, without Shastra you cannot realize. Shastra is the only Pramana. Scripture is the only, through Scripture one cannot realize Brahman. Vede Vedye Pare Pumsi. So by only through Scripture one can realize that Supreme Being, that Supreme Being himself, Supreme Being itself has come in the form of Dasaratatmaja. The Supreme Being, Paramatma, Parabrahma has taken the form of Sri Ramachandra, is born to Dasharatha. So that's Dasharatha. When Dasharatha, the Supreme Being itself has come down, how can there be, Veda will be there? So it has to come down along with him only. The Supreme Being itself has come in the form of Ramachandra. So Veda will not stay somewhere. It has to come down. So it has come in the form of Ramayana through the mouth of Valmiki. Prachetasa means Valmiki is a descendant of Prachetasa Rishi, they say. So another, Valmiki was come out of Ratnakara. The story of Valmiki comes in Adhyatma Ramayana. So he was a robber, all those things. And at the same, another name for Valmiki is Prachetasa. He was a descendant of Prachetasa Rishi, great Rishi. He was a descendant of Prachetasa, that is why he was called Prachetasa. Pratechasa ase Sakshat Ramayana. So even though he was descendant of Prachetasa, great Rishi, due to bad company, he became big robber. That story we know. I am not going to go into details of the story. So then the one aspect. This is one aspect of looking at Sri Ramachandra. Ramachandra himself, Sakshat Parabrahma, has descended in the form of Rama. Sakshat Parabrahma has descended as Ramachandra. That is one aspect, one way of looking at Sri Ramachandra's personality. But some scholars, they don't say, yes, Rama, okay, you may call it as an incarnation, he is a god, but no, he's a normal human being. Rama was a normal human being. He roused himself to the level of Mahavishnu. That some views, some scholars, they have their own opinion. Rama as a human being, he transformed, he roused himself the level of Brahma. Whatever it may be, whether you accept as a Sakshat Brahma or a human being, he transformed himself as a Mahavishnu, but the character, life of Ramachandra is unique. Why I am saying unique? But why the scholars are telling Rama is considered as a human being? Rama himself says in Valmiki Ramayana, what he says, Atmanam Manusham Manne Ramaha Dasharathatpajam. He wants everyone should be recognized him as the son of Dasharatha. He doesn't want to call him as a god or something. He himself wants like that. The purpose of Rama to project himself as a human being because to transform the people, life of the people. That is his intention. That he there in the Valmiki Ramayana itself he says, Atmanam Manusham Manne Ramam Dasharathatmajam. People should consider me as a son of Dasharatha. So what is the purpose? Because why he wants to consider as a human being? Because people can follow. People can follow how they can transform themselves. The life of Rama is not just an ardent to worship. He is not the only object of worship. He is object of follow. There is a difference between Rama and Krishna. Rama should be imitated by people, and Krishna should be followed by all his teachings. If you want to follow Krishna, first you have to take birth in jail, because you took birth in jail. You cannot imitate Sri Ramakrishna's life, but you can imitate Rama's life. That is the difference between Rama and Krishna. So here, that is why Sri Ramachandra wants everybody should be considered him as a human being, so that people will follow. Why this Rama? What is the purpose of Ramayana? Purpose of Ramayana is to moksha, liberation. Ultimately, liberation. People, he has come to establish dharma. See, all Ramayana, Mahabharata, though it is a itihasa, it is a history of a great character, great person. The purpose of itihasa is to people follow and teachings and the life of the great personality and adopt in their life and then get liberation. That is the purpose. And then, here, dharmic life. Why this incarnation, this dharma is very much required? Very beautifully, when Sri Krishna, in Mahabharata, he goes to Duryodhana. First he comes for peacemaking. As a messenger, he comes to the Kauravas to somehow try to stop that Mahabharata, in that Kurukshetra Yuddha, Kurukshetra war. Then he comes to Duryodhana for peacemaking. So Duryodhana understood, yes, you have come, oh Krishna, you have come in favor of Pandavas, you are the messenger of Pandavas to make peacemaking. So you are inside with Pandavas. Then Shri Krishna said, no, I am not in favor of Pandavas or Kauravas. I am not inside with Kauravas or Pandavas. I have inside with Dharma. I have come for Dharma, not for Pandavas. I am not in the party of Pandavas or in the party of Kauravas. I have come in the party of Dharma. Before coming to Duryodhana, you know the very well story. He stayed in Vidura's house. He did not stay in Duryodhana's house. He stayed in Vidura's house. And Vidura says, Krishna, you know very well, it is a futile attempt what you are doing. It is absolutely futile attempt to convince this Duryodhana. He will not accept your peace. He will not accept to, at least he is not ready to give any little bit of land. Why you unnecessary you are going? Then Krishna beautifully says, see, I know very well you will not accept. It is impossible, futile attempt, I know. But after 1,000, 2,000 years, people will think, see what a great horrible war happened. Kurukshetra Yuddha. There is only one person. He had the capacity to stop this great, terrible war. That is Sri Krishna. Then even he did not attempt to stop this war. So then people will blame me. I don't want that to have that blame. I don't want to receive that blame from people future. After 1,000, 2,000 years. He says in Mahabharata, after 1,000, 2,000 years, people will read our lives. He says, Krishna says, people will read our life. There's one person can stop this great big war. That is Sri Krishna. He did not do this. What a pity. See, all these great Rama, Krishna, they have come to establish Dharma. See, even minute thing, that's why in Ramayana, Mahabharata, this is just not just story. It is transforming stories. People just get transformed by reading. So this same Rama has come to liberate. How he is liberating? By not just like you go, of course, you are worship. Ramachandra is our God, no doubt. It is not just reading, seeing, worshipping Rama. It will not be sufficient. The Rama, his life, first you have to read his life. How he lived. Sri Ramachandra, he born as a prince. You know very well. That way he is called Ramachandra is a Maryada Purushottam. Maryada Purushottam is a perfect being, perfect human being. How one should be gentleman. Maryada Purushottam is a good gentleman. So that's why Swami says, before becoming something else, first you should be a gentleman before becoming sadhu or anything, and so X or Y. Be a gentleman, Swamiji says. So that gentlemanship you will find in Ramachandra. So how calm. See, so much of turmoil in his life. See, you are born as a prince. Okay, Sri Krishna's life is something different. He was always calamity. That is why people say we cannot follow Krishna. We cannot imitate Krishna, but we can imitate Sri Ramachandra. Because we also face same problem in our life. Ramachandra, how is Ram may not be exactly same, but similar problems we also face in our life. See, in all those problems, Ramachandra did not face any long face. See, he could have told, when his father, Dasharatha, has told him, you have to go for a forest. If any other person, why should I go? You are given words to your wife. Did you ask me? Did you ask my permission to give words? But did not, see, my father's word is as good as my word. Ramachandra, then when I was born by, I could not understand. As a boy, we heard Ramayana stories. Those, it was not, that time, there was no TV, all those things. Only father, mother used to tell stories about Ramayana, Mahabharatas. Ekapatni Vrta. I could not understand why Ekapatni Vrta. We have seen our mother, father, their only one father has got only one wife. Why, as if their project is so much big, but I did not understand. Then later I understood, see, in those days, kings has got license to have more wives. Because to require to run the country. See, the transition of the period. See, Treta Yuga, Sri Ramakrishna was born in the end of Treta Yuga. The transition was going on. At that time, people are marrying so many wives, all those things. Totally, the situation was changing. What was Treta Yuga, not exactly in Dwapara Yuga. Dwapara, what was there in the Dwapara Yuga, totally changed in Kali Yuga. You are seeing. It is for us, it is ridiculous. But you should understand, in those days, his own father married 3 wives. Dasharatha he had 3 wives. But this man had only 1 wife. Then that means he was truthful, absolutely truthful for his wife. See, for example, when he was exiled, he was sent out, gone to a forest. Then along with him, Sita also came. You know where his story. See, and then Ravana abducted her. Then he could have married another wife. See, so here the great teaching is taught here. Very great teaching. See, he could have left her, and then whether he has abducted or she herself ran away. In the present situation, in this yoga, people will think like that only. But he are not like that. This is my duty as a king to protect her. And not only as a husband. See, all this, how one should live. One should live untruthful. See, she has left everything, trusting Sri Ramachandra. See, it teaches even everyone also. If anybody comes, somebody who marries, when a girl goes to a particular house, leaving their parents, going to father-in-law's or mother-in-law's house, that means with the trust, they will take care of me. It is a duty of father-in-law, the husband, to take care of her. That he is teaching here. So, all the way he goes to Sri Lanka and kills that Ravana and comes back. And then there also, that is why people will tell him, he's an ideal husband, ideal brother, ideal king. Now, in all the sense, he's ideal. Then after going and conquering Sri Lanka, he could have ruled that, he would have annexed that Sri Lanka also. But he did not do that. He comes back. He doesn't want anything to annex, anything. This one, what is the extortion doing, or the capturing? The China is doing to India. It is not like that. It was not like that. So, and then actually Vibhishana request, you yourself can become the king of the world. You rule Sri Lanka. No. Janani janma bhumischa sargatapi gariyasi. Janani and mother, who she has given birth to this body, and then janma bhumi. Both are greater than Swarga, greater than heaven for me. And left everything and came back. Leaving that also. It's a great ideal, great statesman in all the sense. And then he comes back and then he rules But in spite of giving respect to everyone, during Ramachandra's time, it was democratical. What if somebody has told something about his wife, then simply he sends her away again to forest. People will criticize. When modern people, they criticize, oh, he has done injustice. Not like that. He has not done injustice. Sita did not go to court against Ramachandra. Our modern people has got problem. But Sita didn't have any problem with Rama. So these people, so why? Not that, because you have to understand, it is not justice. You see, it is a king's duty to take care of his subjects. At the same time, it is the duty of the wife of the king. Her part also is there. She has to cooperate her husband also. That we have to understand. That is why, even though all politicians they talk, no, we'll bring Rama-Rajya. Even though they don't do any bring Rama-Rajya, why they in our society, for whatever they say, we'll bring Rama-Rajya, why they say? Because how he ruled, you have to understand. If you read Ramayana, you will understand it, how he ruled. Apart from all those things, he was behaved just normal human being. Then, apart from all those things, he was completely undisturbed. And not a single day, Sri Ramachandra, not a single day he has shown any long face. No morose in his face. In spite of all those turmoils, in spite of all those difficulties, never get disturbed. Even though he wept. See, it doesn't mean that Sita was abducted. He is shown all emotional, human emotion, everything has shown. But he was not completely dejected, completely depressed. He was not depressed. Yes, he has shown all emotions, natural human emotions. See, what a beautiful story of Ramayana. It is not just worshipping Sri Ramachandra, it is not sufficient. If you read Ramayana, it is a great life of Ramachandra. It will transform. Just now I told, just one TV serial transformed two brothers. The great brother. How brothers should live. Is there anything better than this in this world, literature like this, Ramayana and Mahabharata? Ideal husband taking care of wife, and all the way goes and fights, and she also, great mother Sita, she was not an ordinary. So much of confidence about her husband. That is the love bondage. Real love means that is, husband love means not only enjoyment. Real love. She had so much of courage, so much of confidence about her husband. Yes, he will come. For her, everything, he is a hero. Real hero. Yes, I know he will come and take me. Hanuman, Lord Hanuman, all the way he jumped, crossed the ocean and entered Ashokavana, and he told, no, I will take you there. You should not do this. See, his character of Sita Mata, his character, see, is a great, wonderful. When you read, that one our hairs will stand, goosebumps will come. Every minute stories of Ramayana and Mahabharata, it inspires us. What a character. Then she asks, Mother, I will take you on my shoulder. No. She refuses. No, let my husband come and fight against this Ravana demon and kill, and then take me. If he doesn't come, okay, I will give up my life here. Because she knew, yes, he will come. He is a hero. So much of confidence, so much of faith, so much of trust about her husband. At the same time, Sri Ramachandra also so much of trust. He knew my Sita is pure, as well purer than Agni. To show that, yes, my wife Sita Mata is purer than Agni, even though she allows her to cross that, whether the question of her character, question of her purity, then fire was burnt, then she crosses without getting burnt. Not that he didn't have any doubt. Ramachandra did not show any doubt. To show the people, yes, I know who is my wife's character. And wife also. Sita also knew that my husband, who is my husband. That is the trust. How, that is why when I see, in particular, especially in village side, when the newly married couples, when they come, be like Sita Rama, they say. They bless them, be like Sita, Rama and Sita. Why? Because anything comes, have trust between you. You should have trust between yourself. Be ideal couples, be like Sita Rama. Ideal brothers, be like Rama Lakshmana. Ideal king, be like Ramachandra. Ideal gentleman, be like Maryada Purushottama. So Maryada Purushottama is called. So in all put together, one word we can, with this we can conclude. What is that? Ramo Vigravahan Dharma. Ramo Vigravahan Dharma is embodiment of Dharma. So if we read the life of Ramachandra, our life will be completely purified and sanctified, and it will lead us to the liberation. With this, I will conclude. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.